In the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also.
There we go. That's cute. I have to talk about earlier stuff of story season. So I gotta get Splatoon 3. Get Splatoon 3. Yeah, grub fun. Food. Like, oh. I had to get Splatoon 3. I said we have to get Splatoon 3. Why that keeps happening. Octopath Traveler 2. I gotta play the first one. What's up, Tay? What's going on, bro? Dang, I gotta play the first one. I wonder if it'll be dope if Octopath Traveler is coming to PlayStation though. Yes, we are lit. Started a little late. Park tonight. I'm gonna try. I still got a 60 player. We can play tonight. This looks incredible. Wow. I need to look up that Fire Emblem Collector's Edition though. Talk about that. I don't know why that keeps happening. Keeps like switching off. Yeah, PlayStation is at 6 p.m. Oh, today's big for gaming right now. This Octopath Traveler looks fire. Love Traveler 2. That Fire Emblem. I gotta catch up on Fire Emblem games. It's another farming simulator type. Is this the game you was telling me about? Oh, I might like this more than Story of Seasons. Okay, Bay Farm and exclusive. You said there's no sound? Let me see. Oh. Now you should hear
Enjoy
it.
iconic songs like One Winged Angel,
My bad. Thank you.
Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players
cool.
can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system
Why
February
does it keep
16th,
doing
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
I have no idea.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be
Say
released. That's 90 additional songs.
Bro.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs,
Keep it on
including
here.
Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each
Still
one
doing it.
jam-packed with discoveries.
Oh no. Like I can't.
Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles.
Like I have to
Shops
either
can get
hover
items that'll
it.
come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get
I
stronger.
don't know.
Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks.
I'm wondering,
each with
Kronk,
their
what's
own
going on?
Special powers and skills. They can help spark
Fortnite
a
new.
decisive
Yeah,
victory.
new season this week.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals,
How you been, Kronk?
cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future. More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
Hey.
Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party.
Yay.
Mario Party 2.
Oh, I got Mario Party 2.
Mario Party 3.
Oh, I need to be playing. Nah, I'm gonna have to play this with somebody.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Say, I'm surprised you don't have
80 snowboarding.
Oh, wow.
the Switch. I told you.
Bike 64.
I'll let you know.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64
I know they lying.
and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch.
Dang, I'm gonna have to wait till next year for the other Mario parties.
Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
What you about to mention? Oh, you got them on your PC, okay. Oh, yes! Make it multiplayer. If they have it multiplayer, I'm telling you right now. And with online play!
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games?
Wow.
Oh, it is late.
On the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100
What's up,
types of daily
Obis?
tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these.
I know, Obis. Yeah,
But
I'm
the
pretty.
planet's creatures will attack
Well,
you,
not
so
really.
keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib
Because
visits an art
they've
museum with their
made like
parents in
other
this
old
2D
games
exploration
with
adventure.
online that's
She
never been
wanders through
online
a busy
before.
gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Like they
Will
have that
she be
now on
able to
Nintendo
safely
Switch. You
return
can
to
play
her own world? Every
remotely
decision
online
affects her
to a
fate
server like
in Ib.
Parsec.
Launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
This is different.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on
I have
one
yet to
system
play
can
this
get
game,
goodies,
yo.
getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles,
Oh shoot.
and Diddy
Wait,
Kong, a midfield speedster with
Oh.
dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy.
I don't know. I heard it's been kind of sweaty-ish online. That's why I haven't played
The
it.
second free update launches this month.
And kind of sweaty-ish.
The final summer begins.
とある予感がした。どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まる。
No, it's server. It's gonna be server-based, just like what they have now.
When
Server-based.
strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path
looks
in
really
this
good.
charming RPG.
This look really cool.
11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your
I said it
allies
looks
to
really
activate
good.
various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
さあ、行くわよ。
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the
Atelier.
Secret
I
Key
heard of this
launches
game,
on
but
the
I
Nintendo Switch system February 24th,
Gameplay.
2023.
Okay, we need to find what's the details on this
Wave 3
Fire
is
Emblem
on the
Collector's
way.
Edition.
here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Got another wave inbound?
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS. Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Wow.
Yes, can we get
You can play
boxing?
these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the
Can
same
we please
course
get
in
boxing?
survival golf.
Oh, that's
With the
fire.
most strokes will be out.
That's
We
I can't
previously
wait.
announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
That's cool.
Please wait just a little longer.
Oh, I know that's not the only update game y'all talking
Next,
about.
we have a
I
special
know they
guest,
I know they lying.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Oh,
Hello,
Miyamoto.
it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news.
Gotta give them that new Zelda.
First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California.
Cannot wait.
Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today,
Gotta
I'd
go.
like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Oh, what about Pikmin?
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players
start
all over
that
the
up.
world are planting flowers.
That
Here's a quick
you
rundown
up
of the
and
game for those
active.
who have yet to play it.
They noticed.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart
Nobody was
device game
playing it.
that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Yeah.
All you need to do
I
is
forgot.
take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out
Totally forgot
Pikmin
about
and
this
collect the
game.
items they found that day,
All
and
good,
feed them
though.
nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen. I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar.
Damn.
If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay,
Try it
now
today.
to the main event. Please take a look at this.
What's up, Red Paper? I love Pikmin. Became a new fan of Pikmin. I always thought, like, what's this little quirky game? But it's really dope. Oh, Pikmin 4 announced! Yes! Next year. Alright, and so I got some bangers.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Oh.
I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
Fire Emblem, Pikmin is all next year. We expected a BTS coming to some Just Dance. Don't wanna get a copyright. Ella wowing. We're gonna turn this down. Oh, they lying. I was trying to get a copyright. Say it. They trying to get me a copyright strike.
Can you survive the season of death? As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of Lethe, the season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Oh, what's this?
Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch
Harvestella.
November 4th.
Okay, and they're gonna have a demo. Cool.
Get ready for a devilishly good time. After 500 years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
I have to check that out.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Okay.
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world. Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023. Enter the village if you
Are they gonna
dare.
put why what day one?
The latest installment in the
Game.
Resident
Okay.
Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version.
Pikmin is day one. Fire
Ethan
Emblem
Winters
is
must
day
face
one.
the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted
I
daughter.
gotta get Splatoon.
Resident
This-
Evil Village Cloud
No.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can
They
download
did
and
make a
try
lot
out
of
free
farming
demo
simulator. Like
today
they showed a
on
lot of
Nintendo
farming
eShop
simulator
to
games.
pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in
about
the
this
Resident Evil
fast.
series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
Resident Evil games with 5 is not for
Vanquish
me.
foes to avenge your father in this kung fu
Oh,
action
Sifu's
brawl.
coming to
By
the Switch.
thrusting,
That's dope.
tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker.
Oh,
In turn, however, you'll learn
That
new
overkick.
techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
okay, the
The
Switch got
classic
love.
arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant
Ooh.
Silvergun is coming to
I
Nintendo
love
Switch.
shoot 'em up games.
Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple
Is this
enemies
already
of the
on
same
PlayStation?
color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend
Don't look
off
easy.
continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverant is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, And a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Into building.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands.
I've only
on
played a
planet
shoot 'em up
Popstar.
game one time on stream,
To help Magalore
and I
return
never
to his
broke
home
a
planet,
controller as
Kirby
an
and his
adult.
friends set off on an adventure.
Keep going.
In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up
Oh,
close.
he didn't say blast foes.
It's
from a-
packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Hold on, is this
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their
Oh.
favorite copy abilities.
Nah, we're gonna have to use different characters.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits.
Yep, I need this. Ah, I still gotta
Kirby's
get the...
Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, this looks real fun.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
That was
This
it.
next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
I have to go back because I missed 2 games. Oh. Yeah, about 30 minutes, about 40 minutes or so. Hey, what's up, GEEKGAMETYTE Plays? Thanks for stopping by. Cruising today? Oh, you talking about 30 years? Yeah, Street Fighter's 35 years. Oh, a new Zelda. Finally. Eesh.
Wow.
Finally, yo. Like, how long have everybody waited? Like,
Oh, wow.
whoa. Legend of Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Whoa, okay. Wait a minute. So it's not, so instead of it being called Breath of the Wild, it's Tears of the Kingdom. Wow, okay.
12,
Yo, 2023. Yo, next year? Cruise you. Yeah, you and Cruise US. I hate you. Okay. All right. So there were certain things I didn't get it because I started a little late. Sorry. So you already know I do a recap. Try to do a recap of everything. I gotta wait. Okay, damn. Okay. Go to when it started.
On the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon.
I didn't see
we
this.
called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us. Heroes known as emblems. With them,
What's up,
the
Mr.
warriors of our
Midas?
nation
Shouts out to
fought
my
as
bro,
one.
Mr. Midas.
In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the
I didn't
fell
see the
dragon.
beginning. I seen everything else, but I didn't see the
In the
beginning,
years
so I
since,
just went back to
our
look at
world
it.
has been safe, but now I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Yeah, Zelda, yo, Nintendo got some. Yo, Sony and Nintendo got the game industry on its back. Period. Like, it is what it is. So you could dust off your Switch. You didn't want to play Splatoon 3? Now, I know about Fire Emblem Engage, but I didn't see it
really awake,
myself.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war.
So it's a tactics and RPG
like
game,
almost
like
remember,
ish.
but
Isn't this how the? I'm not too familiar with Fire Emblem. Isn't this how the other Fire Emblem games were in the past?
Sigurd, leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we
The
get
Switch
on.
has a lot of bangers. It's just I always forget I have a Switch. Like,
as one, emblem, engage!
but they added. Oh, okay, but they added more RPG mechanics. Okay. With permadeath. Okay. I was like, I could have sworn when I seen Fire Emblem in the past, it always was like a tactics type game. So I guess it's going back to its roots because the other Fire Emblem didn't look like this.
She asked
The
me to
Three
gather all of the
Kingdoms.
rings and bring peace back to
So
Elios.
I'm not too familiar, but I remember certain things in the past and then kind of leading up to the present. Yo. It pop woke me up, was like, you do know
Hello,
that
everyone.
the direct's about to start, right?
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage.
Oh, Fire
In
Emblem has
addition to the
stats
standard
too.
version, we'll
Like
also
your
be
RPG,
releasing the
oh.
Fire Emblem Engage
So I need
Divine
that.
Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Yeah,
It takes two to
I
tango.
seen that It Takes Two. How about this game?
The forbidden story begins.
I could have sworn. Isn't this Fatal Frame? It's a different Fatal Frame, right? About Fatal
There's a
Frame.
new hero who looks
And
mechanical. Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She
Why
appears
she
to
looks
be,
like,
mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. challenge battles will also be added. Test
Too
your
many
mettle in
games out.
consecutive battles
That's all I
against
have to
tough
say is
enemies.
that,
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards.
it's like y'all definitely check out
Challenge
Mr.
even stronger
Midas,
enemies to
his
earn
channel,
valuable accessories
especially his
and
show.
special outfits.
Too many games. It's just too many games. Not enough time. So like,
More
too many
hero and
games.
gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3.
Too many games. But
Wave
y'all check
2
out
of the
Mr.
Xenoblade
Midas
Chronicles
games,
3
his channel
expansion pass launches on
Mr.
Nintendo
Midas.
Switch October 13th.
from the UK.
Get
Across
drawn
the
into
waters,
these
across
Nintendo
the
Switch
pond.
games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and
This looks
Patrick
dope.
make a wish that unravels
Was this a
the very
remake?
fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves. Don
Mr.
over
Midas,
30
you should be
fantastic
able to put a
cosmic costumes
link.
and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom
Able to
residents
put
from the
a
TV
link
series,
in the-
voiced by their
If you
original
want
actors.
to, in the
Soak
chat,
up
it shouldn't.
SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, launching on
Shouldn't
Nintendo
like
Switch
out your
next
link
year.
out. I don't think. If not, I'll put it.
You're all ready.
This right here, like the
Box with
SpongeBob
familiar
game, but
characters
this
from Fist
fitness
of the North
boxing.
Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various.
I don't know if it's
boxing
like a
drills.
DLC to the
Defeat
fitness
as
boxing
many
game,
enemies
but
as you can with
this is
just your
dope.
fists
Hold on, let me go
in
back to what it's called.
battles, including next year. You're all ready. Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills.
Listen, anything
Beat as
to make
many enemies as
exercising
you can
fun,
with just
I'm
your
for it.
fists in battle mode, or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023.
That's
This
next year
ain't your
too.
uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party
What?
game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories.
This
Plus,
looks fun.
Challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island.
Okay, Tunic,
Brave
which
the
is
unknown
great, is
in this
coming to
isometric
Switch. I
action
think
adventure.
that's
Begin
about
today.
it. I think I had caught up to everything.
It's a wonderful life for a new.
I guess, yeah, I think I caught up with everything that was showcased. I would say the highlights, of course, the Fire Emblems Engage, of course, the Pikmin 4 announcement. What else? Hold on, let's go to that real quick. The only thing, of course, we have the Splatoon updates. Octopath 2. Octopath 2 looks really, really dope. I still gotta get Live Alive.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil.
But
called
this
poverty.
2.5D, 3D-ish games,
Not again.
I really love the aesthetics of it.
The stench of
Because
blood.
it gives the nostalgic back in the days feel, but still with nuance of up to
Leave the
date.
hunting to me. You'll have
I
all
love
the tasty
that.
meat you want.
I need to
So
rediscover.
I'm happy Square Enix is
We can
pretty
complete
much
stages
adding
in
that
pair-
to
Local or
games
online
that they published a long
multiplayer.
time ago.
By gathering
Okay, so this is my thing. This whole direct had a lot of farming simulators. So of course, hold on, this was what Faye. This one called? No, that's not even a Faye game. This
in
is
Fae Farm.
this is Faye Farm.
Cultivate your homestead
They had
and forge everlasting friendships in this
Altalier.
farm
No, is
simulation
Altalier like that?
RPG.
Somebody
Discover
said they waited for
magical
Mario
spells to grow
Farm,
crops.
Fire Emblem
Face off against
Farm.
mischievous
They had a
foes
lot of farming RPG
and
simulator
explore the
games.
enchanted realms of the Zodiac.
Like they're ODing, I guess,
Along
off of the
way,
success
you'll
of
be friended
Stardew
a lively cast
Valley.
of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow
It does look
through
interesting.
the music.
This is another
In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages
rhythm
in pair style,
game
while up to
they
4
have
players can
with
battle
the,
to the beat in online
Fantasy
multi-battle. Theater
characters.
Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series. Near series.
You said no, we don't need no more farm games. Yo, Nintendo's coming out with too many farm games that's exclusive.
Find coins.
I can't wait for this.
And help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battle.
So I guess you can
After
explore
each quest or battle,
more.
your
Like,
team
that's
will earn
dope though.
rewards
A little
and
bit
get
more.
stronger. Sparks are
Yeah,
available
Sparks of
now
Hope.
on Nintendo eShop.
Sparks of Hope is a highlight for
Gold
sure.
Edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Oh, I pre-ordered that. I pre-ordered that
Restore
edition.
peace between humans and monsters.
Another one. This is another farming
Moon
simulator,
Factory
bro.
3 returns on Nintendo
Bros
Switch.
and sisters. Okay, it's another one.
Take a break from quests.
Room
to
Factory.
chat with the
Well,
locals,
Room Factory, of course,
cultivate
always
crops,
been
and
existent.
care
The
for
stories
monsters.
games have always been in
Among
existence.
other relaxing
It's so
activities,
many
our
now, which is
Nintendo
cool because it's
64
a genre,
games are on the
but
way.
oh,
Pilot
yeah, all
Wings
coming out at the same
64.
time. 64 updates were a highlight.
Abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
What's this? I forgot what this was again. Oh yeah, GoldenEye is a
Nintendo
highlight
Switch
for
games.
sure. And it's gonna
Live
have
your
one
best
line.
life
So
on the
okay. Everybody that has Nintendo Switch and you watch my content, you engage with me on Twitter, let me know those Nintendo Social Security numbers because it's about to go down when GoldenEye comes out. All right. Nintendo putting it. Oh gosh. And you have to stop. You have to stop. But that was definitely a highlight. I still have to play Strikers. I do have the game. But I heard it was just a little too sweaty online. I'm like, this Nintendo. I came to have fun, not to have like Evo Mario Strikers players online. Okay, I still gotta get Splatoon 3. This is another game. This is the other game I was talking. I don't know if this is a farming.
Freely explore this
this
vast
is a-
world
this
and
is
forge your own
Atelier.
path in this charming RPG.
So I don't think you have to farm anything.
Atelier
but-
Rise of 3,
Atelier.
Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Now this is where I had a problem with. Wave 3 is
Booster
coming
course
out. Can't wait for that. But how y'all gonna give us one game update for Nintendo Sports?
Of course.
Y'all gonna slowly give us updates?
Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same
I know they lying. Y'all just gonna give us one game for an update? Where's boxing? Where's baseball?
time on the same
I'm
course
waiting
in
for
survival
boxing.
mode. Those with the most
And
votes
baseball
will be
was
out.
lit.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update
y'all
is
gotta
now
wait.
planned for this holiday.
Oh, I have
Please
to
wait
wait because
just a
I do
little
have
longer.
the sports game.
This is Pikmin.
But this was a highlight. I do love Pikmin.
in
Pikmin 4.
2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today.
I'm trying to get that copyright, John.
Those who have
We know
overcome
Bayonetta,
the
they're gonna have
fire
gameplay
different
later
types
on.
of weapons to take down.
They gotta, what they got for? I missed this. I'm gonna hold you. This was another highlight. The remake of this game.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar.
This looks so cool. I
help
never got a
Magador
chance
return
to
his
play
home
Kirby
planet,
games
Kirby
like
and
that.
his
So I'm
friends
happy I'm able
set
to
off
now.
on an adventure.
I still gotta get the Forgotten
In
Land.
addition to
That-
sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut.
This looks fun to play
Blast foes
online
from a
with
distance.
friends. You already know the highlight. The closer. Of course, is a new Zelda game. What grade would I give the event? I would give it an A. Like they showed us a lot of new games that's coming out for 2023. Like that's, if you are a Nintendo Switch owner or you plan to get a Nintendo Switch or you plan to dust off your Nintendo Switch, like what Carter said, this definitely was the showcase to actually entice you to do so. So wow, because next year for Nintendo is gonna be big. I'm pretty sure they have more to announce. But I loved how, I hope my Switch still comes on. Wow. I would give it an A. The reason why is because they gave us a lot of updates of new games. They didn't have too many fillers. They kept the fillers down to a low. Like, okay, these are some of the games that are being ported to the Switch. They didn't make it a huge like thing about it. So I love that. They say, hey, we got this, boom. Hey, this is coming, boom. But they gave more attention to their bigger titles. You have Fire Emblem Engage, have Pikmin 4, have Octopath Traveler 2. Of course, another update of gameplay of Bayonetta 3 that people want to see. And they didn't spend too much time on that. They show even up more different characters is coming to Bayonetta 3 that we never seen before. And of course, they're going to give us gameplay updates shortly after on their YouTube. They showed us more gameplay of Mario Rabbids, was a New Hope, if I'm not mistaken, if that's a Spark of Hope. And they announced like the bundle that you can get that comes with the season pass. I think I said Pikmin 4. And of course the closer. I hope, and they gave us updates on Nintendo 64 as well, which we all wanted. And they gave me an update that I wanted to see, which from Nintendo Sports. They have even a freaking Fist of the North Star boxing workout game. What's some other things that they gave that I was like, okay. Oh, of course, to celebrate Kirby, they did a remake. What's the name of that game? Forgot the name of it. I'm sorry. Room Factory. Oh, GoldenEye was definitely a highlight. Updates on the Strikers game with new characters. The Sparks of Hope. Soon update, we already know that's gonna happen. Update on Xenoblade. Like they gave us what we wanted. They gave us third party, first party, and updates. So I have to give it an A. What would have made it an A? Well, I guess to give it an A plus. Like they did what I wanted them to do. Like wasn't too much smoke and mirrors. Wasn't too much fluff. So like I said, I guess I would give it an A plus because it was dope. If you're a Nintendo fan and you want to play a Nintendo again, you feel like the games, because the only games that's come out so far has been Splatoon 3. Before that was Live Alive. And I'm trying to think of, and Strikers. Yeah, a lot of JRPG games they showed. So yeah, 2023 for Nintendo is stacked, and there's more to come as well. So pretty sure they can have more updates and other games that they haven't even announced yet. I think this was a really great show, especially to tip off a Tokyo Game Show. So they did a great job in my opinion. So I have to give it an A plus because it satisfied me. My plate is full. Okay, it satisfied what I wanted on my plate, which was updates to games I already have, showcase new games. My whole thing though, please Nintendo, do not put Fire Emblem. Please don't put the new Fire Emblem Collector's Edition on your website because the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Collector's Edition was a cluster, you know what, on there. And I'm like, please don't do that. I hope they do have it. Yeah, a A+. They gave me what I wanted. What everybody's been asking for the new Zelda game, and they why is it so hard to give stuff an A+ for certain people? Like what would you have wanted from Nintendo to solidify A+? That's the question. But to me, it was an A+. They showed the new Zelda game. Everybody's been asking for the new Zelda game. You said A+ would have been a whole new console. See, I know that's not going to be announced yet. So, like, it's like, so if they just would have dropped the new console, would have been an A+. I get that. It would have been an A+ for you out the gate, even with no. That's coming, though. They might announce that mid this year. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they might do. Or they might have it for next year, next year, and show it next. Well, let me see. They might do it this E3. I don't know when they would show that. They'll probably show it at the next E3. But what would you want in the next console? Because, in my opinion, the Nintendo Switch Pro, or whatever they're gonna call it, to me, it just needs to be an entirely new Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 2. It needs to be better than, which I don't think that's gonna happen. But it would be dope if it's better than the Steam Deck, because the thing about the Steam Deck is it's a Nintendo Switch Pro right now. It's like the Nintendo Switch 2. We know what it's capable of. We know what it's capable of, even with Nintendo. For people that want to take that route. So, do I think it is threatening to the Nintendo Switch? To me, I feel it is, especially because a lot of adults have a Nintendo Switch or play on a Nintendo Switch more than children. And if they want to make that investment to get a Steam Deck, the Steam Deck does more. It just does more. What's keeping Nintendo different from the Steam Deck is, of course, well, there's even a port. Well, there's a port thing for the Steam Deck for the TV. So I would say motion controls. But if you're able to hook up the Joy-Cons to the Steam Deck, that's a problem. They do need, what's up, JP? They do need a new console. I still enjoy my Switch. Like, I remember during the summer, went to my family's and they had a huge, like, it was a huge outage, a blackout. And the one thing that I was able to still do was play my Switch. I didn't have it has to be online situation and all this other stuff. I was still able to play my Switch. I already had portable chargers, so I was able to use my portable charger even when it went down. And if I wanted something digital as entertainment, the Switch was there, hands down. So, and I was just catching up on games that has been in my backlog with the Switch. But yeah, I'm definitely playing Zelda. I know I ain't gonna like the low frame rate though. Yeah. That's why, of course, we're waiting. The thing about the frame rate situation, this is why I say whatever TV you have, pretty much substitute some of the lost frames. Because that's what happens with me when I play my Switch on my TV. It, like, of course, the frames is being duplicated in a certain way where I don't feel that it's too lagging for such. Because, of course, you can have a game that has high frames and is not stable. So I think that's where it comes in as a substitute, is on the TV that you have, for sure. Cause these people be coming out the woodwork with these TVs. I'm like, but you have an Insignia. No shade for Insignia owners. It's just that don't engage in a conversation about graphics and all this other stuff when you don't have a TV nor monitor to show the beauty out of the game. You said that shade. No, it's not. It's shade if you inject yourself into conversations dealing with fidelity of games, yet you don't have fidelity with your own TV or your monitor. And TV is to me, trump over the monitor. Not for multiplayer games, of course, because of input lag, but for how the game is gonna look crazy on the type of TV you have. Period. And I don't know why till this day people don't understand that. Now, when you play in multiplayer games, your Fortnite, your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, and your Apex, and all this stuff, of course, you're gonna want a monitor because of input lag. But if you're playing a single player experience that doesn't need too much of all the extra stuff, and there's even TVs being made now that are focused more on a gaming lifestyle that you want to have on a big screen TV or whatever, mid-range or whatever. So it's not shade, it's the truth. Keeping it 100. I've engaged with a lot of these people, and I'm like, but you have a Westinghouse. You got an RCA. They still made RCA TVs. Like, what? So that's all I'm saying. Now, there are high grade Vizios. There's high grade. Yeah, have improved. Yes, there are TVs that have improved input. Like there's Vizios. I myself, I have a Hisense. There are more affordable TVs that was doing better than the big three. So even if you couldn't get you could get an affordable high grade TV too. The same. Just don't engage in conversation you shouldn't be in. That's all. Mind your business. Mind your business, like Will Smith. So that's all I'm saying. That's gonna conclude it, y'all. I guess I will be back later this evening. I will be on camera this time. So I'll be back for State of Play. So stay tuned for that. That's at 6 p.m. EST. And we're gonna see what Sony has. Hopefully Sony can now Nintendo raised the bar for Nintendo owners and future owners because a lot of things that come out in 2023 and the fall. That's what this Nintendo Direct was. With Sony, like Sony has a lot. This is the thing. Sony right now is number one, but they're not number one in communicating. They're not. You say a switch still pop. They're not number one in communicating. I feel like their marketing is off. I feel like even God of War is not marketed the way that it should be marketed right now. They're marketing as if like everyone's a God of War fan and that everyone has God of War on their list. And you cannot market that way. You have to market like this is not a want. God of War Ragnarok is not a want. It needs to be a necessity. And they're not marketing it like that at all. So I need Sony to step it up on marketing and do not fall back in these ways that we've seen with the beginning of PlayStation 3 era. We've seen how that was. They were so much on a high horse off of PS2 that they didn't pay attention to their market, how their market grew up from PlayStation 2 are now young adults. I didn't pay attention to a lot, and I feel like that's what's happening right now once again. So the games are always on point and quality, but we want more games. Everything does not, just like with I said the same thing with my brother, BG said it. For all those who don't know, Broken Games, HDR has said it as well on Twitter. Y'all just don't have to make AAA games all the goddamn time. That was Ubisoft's problem. And to me, it's still Ubisoft's problem. You can still make a AA game that is high quality. Look at Stray. Look at Seafood. Like, you can still get high quality games that didn't have a whole huge budget and just have a high rate. What's up, Reggie? I miss you too. How are you doing, bro? But I agree, they can make more than just AAA games. You don't have to have over the shoulder like third person view games. They're doing that too much. There has to be a plethora and a variety of different games, and especially they need to announce something multiplayer by now. So it's the Tokyo Game Show, so I don't expect too much on the lines of showcasing probably something that's multiplayer, but they are going to show things for PlayStation VR 2 as well. I guess more games. Hopefully we could get Alex on PSVR 2. I'm assuming if they're even going to, I don't even know if they're going to announce the price of PlayStation VR 2, but I just want the focus on, of course, some really dope stuff with the PS5. So we'll see. And of course, it's going to be Japanese partnered games and first party titles, hopefully. So we will see. I just hope they don't drop the ball and they be more transparent. It's been very boring this generation, in my opinion, with PlayStation. Not the games, but the company itself. Like what they're doing with like, it's not like back in the PS3 days. And I had concerns when I seen it happening during the PS4 era. So and it led up to this era. I'm like, it's just a little stale and boring right now. I need y'all to up it up, marketing campaigns and stuff for the fans. So I'm gonna leave that at that. I will see y'all this evening for State of Play, which is 6 p.m. my time on the East Coast. So of course, add or subtract that to wherever you are, and we'll have the stream up, we'll have the camera up, and so forth. I'm gonna see if I could get on a little earlier so I could do predictions with you all, and we'll see if those predictions actually come true. So until next time, I appreciate everybody coming through. I started off late with this one, so I did kind of go back. So with Fire Emblem and the other announcements, so make sure y'all tune in. Once this goes up as a full video on YouTube, please be sure to head over to my YouTube if you're not there already. YouTube.com/REDinFamy. Please hit the like. Make sure y'all also comment it up, whatever. If you agreed with my view of Nintendo Switch, I said Nintendo, the Nintendo Direct, which in my opinion, I gave it an A+ because they served everything properly. In my opinion. Let me know if you disagree or you agree. And let me know what you expect for the next Nintendo Direct, which you all are saying it needs to be a Nintendo Switch too. So until then, I will check you all out. Make sure y'all definitely hit me up on Twitter. That's where I mostly engage with everyone. And also the Discord. I'm trying to get the Discord up, everyone. So please make sure y'all head over to the Discord. I'm going to try to give a link. It'd be the same link from before, but I will try again. I'll have it in the description. And if Twitter-wise, y'all should able to see it in the panels. So I'll check you out later.